On today's podcast, we'll be covering having a shutdown mentality, so stay tuned.
Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, warehouse safety tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast.
If you've ever worked in a factory, you've probably experienced a summer and or holiday, usually Thanksgiving or Christmas, shutdown. Now these shutdowns usually occur during a slower time of the year, and they're usually only staffed by maintenance or volunteers. The overall idea is to tackle maintenance, cleaning, and or changeovers without the entire staff and operation being present. However, working in a warehouse, you know shutdowns aren't always an option, especially if you work in a distribution setting where there's a hive-like hustle and bustle 24/7, 365. But that doesn't mean you can't adopt a shutdown mentality. If you follow a 5S or 6S with safety included methodology at your location, you're pretty much already doing it most likely. In the simplest of terms, it's the organization, cleanliness, and continued quest of making things better. Now, some tasks, such as putting a new set of tape or the above-mentioned changeover or maintenance of equipment, still might require a temporarily limiting access to a certain area, but if you keep a shutdown mentality, it's likely that you'll create a workplace that's always top-notch.
Before moving on, here's a word from one of our sponsors. If you've ever been to or worked in a warehouse, you know just how important safety is to both management and staff. It's almost impossible to go 10 steps without seeing safety tape, angles, signs, and or safety products. It's these items that show us how to be safe and avoid danger in the workplace. And if you're looking for the best products to make this happen, look no further than Mighty Line. Mighty Line floor signs and floor markings offer the best industrial products out there. We're proud to have Mighty Line as the official floor sign and floor marking company for the Warehouse Safety Tips podcast and site. Go to mightylinetape.com/safety tips to request a sample pack of their incredible safety signs and floor markings. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Warehouse Safety Tips. If you visit warehousesafetytips.com, you'll find the show notes for this episode and access to all of our blog posts, previous podcasts, advertiser information, and much more. Thank you for listening to Warehouse Safety Tips and have a safe day.